Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. To all of our new family members and new subscribers, hey everybody, welcome y'all. And also to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back to see just what I have to say on the matter. I appreciate y'all so very much, and thank you for your patience. I also want to mention our Thursday night live streams. We are live right here on the channel every Thursday night at 5 p.m. I want to see you here. Invite a few folks out to the Thursday night live stream. And of course, y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is always 1.2K plus. Okay? 1.2K plus. Listen, y'all, if you rocks with your girl, hit that like button for me, okay? All right, so let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's hop right to it. I want to talk about this this feeling. You know, why does excuse me, y'all, I'm still getting over my little sinus issue here, but to God be the glory anyhow. But let's talk about it. You know, why does the Hoover make you feel this way? All right. I want to address this because it does. After you leave the addiction ship, okay, either they discarded you or you discarded the narcissist. Either way, all right. There's still feelings. There's still feelings there. There's still what we call a soul tie in place. You know, and if you truly cared about someone, then it's not easy like a narcissist, and and you have empathy and you're able to really love and feel the true emotions of a person, then you will you won't just discard a person and then just forget about them, or y'all break up and you just forget about them. I mean, there's still feelings there, right? Until, time happens and you get over it, right? Healing takes place. Well, what happens is when you are involved with a narcissist, okay, there is a different type of feeling that you get when you hear from this person after said amount of time, after that discard. And that discard leaves you rocking and reeling. There's a feeling that you get that is quite unusual. It's different. When they reach out and contact you, or you make contact with them, there's a different feeling than a normal type of relationship. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to talk about this feeling. So you're done with the narcissist, you're moving on, they're moving on, or whatever, you're picking up the pieces. You get that text, all right? You get that text, and it's like, for those of you that did not block them, okay, you might get a text message. For those of you that did block them and they were able to somehow get through on another number, something, they were able to reach out and contact you, some type of way they were able to break through whatever the no contact barriers might have been. So you're sitting there, some of y'all got a phone call. The moment you see or hear that voice on the other end of the phone, it's like your stomach starts turning in knots. The moment you see that text, the moment you see that email, you're like, your stomach starts to turn into knots. Some of y'all sweating, having panic attacks and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about this feeling. You need to know why you feel that way. It's not, it's just not normal, okay? It's not natural. If you've broken up with a person that, it was an amicable split. You know what I'm saying? You all agreed to be amicable towards each other, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going my own way. You go your own way. We good. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be enemies or whatever. And it was an amicable split, and this whatever. if you hear from that person again, or if the person calls you or says hello to you, it's not after some time, it's not one of those feelings like, like that. It's not like that. But when a narcissist hoovers you, most of y'all are probably going to testify how you felt. A lot of you probably had a straight up panic attack. You know what I'm saying? Some of you all might have had, just a severe headache from the stress and the anxiety that it may have brought to you, what have you. There are a lot of different ways that anxiety or the nervousness, or the fact that the trauma bond is still in place may have manifested. And the reason that is now, this is not to diagnose anybody, but I'm going to say in a lot of cases, what happens is the reason you begin to feel that way is some of you have probably suffered, and you probably have been to your therapist or whatever, and they probably told you. Some of you have suffered some PTSD behind the abuse. You know what I'm saying? And some of you complex PTSD, after it's all over and done with, just depending on how long you were with the narcissist. You understand what I'm saying? This is why it's so important when you are with these clowns. This is why it's so important that you heal. It is so important after you are with them. I meant to say after you're with them. This is why it's so important for you to heal, because if you don't heal, then what you're going to do is you're going to take all of this into a new relationship. You're going to take it all into another relationship, and you're not going to give that next relationship an opportunity to grow and blossom. Not that you're even thinking about that, because you should be thinking about healing, right? That's where we should be, is in the mode of healing. But that feeling that you get, it almost just destabilizes you. And you have to regain your bearings after a cool minute, because you're like, what in the world, and why is it affecting me this way? But this is why. It wasn't a normal breakup, y'all. There was nothing normal about it. And so when you feel that way, your body begins to respond to what you're feeling is your body responding to that demonic energy that you are receiving, either through that email. I'm going deep, y'all. Through that email, through that text, some of y'all through that phone call, instant message, whatever it is, your body is responding to that energy. And it's almost like you're clenching up. And some of you probably had a overwhelming feeling. Some of you probably smiled about it at first and was probably like, oh yeah, I knew they were going to call back or whatever. But then all of a sudden that feeling came over you. Yeah, you may have had some temporary satisfaction to know, or, it gave you some validation. But at the end of the day, there was feelings of anxiety, feelings of nervousness. This is why you feel that way, because what you were involved with, nothing was normal about it. Nothing was natural. Again, I have to say, when you compare the two, you do a normal breakup and dealing with that type of situation where you split on amicable terms, as opposed to a breakup with a narcissist where it's toxic. Come on, y'all. Your body was rejecting them when you think back on it. That's why a lot of you got sick. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of you suffered a lot of illnesses with the narcissist. A lot of you had surgeries. You had all different types of things. Some of you developed autoimmune diseases behind these clowns. Just a myriad of things that happen health-wise trying to deal with these demons. Because your body is not meant to withstand that type of demonic energy. It will break you down. So when the Hoover comes, it's no wonder why you're filled with anxiety, panic. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, a full-blown panic attack. because a lot of you probably will testify that you ended up with some type of situation, some type of mental health situation where you had to go get on medication. Some of you all went through bouts of depression. Listen, this feeling is a key indicator that what you felt, or what you dealt with was not normal. Okay, that was some straight up demonic energy. It was straight up toxic, and you don't ever need to ever go back to that or anything like that ever again. This is not what it's about, y'all. Life is about living, not just existing. Life is about partnering with people that want to live life and not endure life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you're going to get with a narcissist, is that you're just going to be merely existing, and you're just going to be merely enduring life. That's what you're going to be doing. And you're going to be doing, if you decide to marry them and stay with them, you are going to be enduring life, a life sentence with a whole bird. You understand what I'm saying? And you're never going to feel peace. You're never going to feel happiness. You're never going to feel any of that. You're always going to be on edge all the time. Why? Because this is the way they run their program. They always want to keep you guessing, always want to keep you on edge, because they have to keep you emotional. All right. So I wanted to talk about this feeling that you get and why you feel that way. The soul tie has to be broken, and you have to heal from the inside out and take your power back, because that's the only way that you're going to truly heal from the inside out. And you will see that feeling will go away. If they ever try to reach out to you again or call or whatever, if you see a message come up, you be like, that's all. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm good. Deuces. That's exactly. And that's the type of response you want to have. You don't want to have the type of response where you're nervous and you feel like no, you don't want that. That means that there's healing that needs to take place. That means that what it's a key indicator is telling you that the person on the other end of that text, phone call, or whatever, that is some energy that your body, your whole spirit, your soul is straight up rejecting, because it's toxic. It's demonic. All right, family. I love you all. Thank you all so much again for your prayers. Thank you for your patience. I've been taking it easy, on a little more relaxed schedule, just trying to heal this past week or two. So God bless you. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.